guys, welcome to another episode of Made Better with AI. This is Tarun, and today I'm going to take you through how to build a Pong game using AI. Pong is a game, like it is a classic game, and most of the people who are born in 90s, they would know what this game looks like, even in the 80s. I kind of collected a power up here, which is why the ball sticks to my paddle. You would also be able to hear to a light background music. Yeah, this is something that we built using AI. The red paddle is automatically controlled by AI, right? And I'm playing against a computer here. It never misses the ball. So initially, when I was building this game, I added a variation over here. So to make the game more interesting, we added power ups, and then there is a spin that gets added to the ball. So if the paddle is moving up, it gives a spin accordingly, and if it is like moving down while hitting the ball, then it gives a different spin. To build the AI, I gave it different functionalities wherein I asked it to try to add the spin to the ball. So it does not always remain stationary while hitting the ball. It always try to add a spin to the ball to make it more difficult for the user to hit back. Those are some of the inputs that go into building this game. I'll stop playing now and show you like different functionalities. So this is the background. Computer kind of scores very quickly, so yeah, let me continue playing. This is the background that I added for the game. There are different backgrounds that can be added, and you can add whatever image you like. This is another image that I added for this particular game. And yeah, this is a very basic game, but it is quite fun in terms of playing. And yeah, the aim is to defeat the computer, so you can try and do that and see how well the AI works for you, and if you are able to beat the AI in this particular game. I'll quickly close this game now and take you through the functionality and how the overall pieces were built. The most complicated part in building this particular game was the AI. AI initially was working very simple, like in terms of input, what it could only be given initially was that you need to hit the ball back and try to hit it as many times as you can. But as this game progressed, what I realized was, because we were adding power ups, because we were trying to make the game more fun, uh, there are additional input which are required, and these are like absolute inputs which are required to make the AI more understanding in terms of how it needs to behave. There are some examples here. So there is an added probability of hitting the ball. I kept it at 100%, but for you to control how difficult or how easy the AI gameplay is, you can reduce that value in the code. Again, the code is something that you will get access to. There is a link which is mentioned at the end of this particular newsletter, so you can access that, download the game files on your system and try playing the game. uh, in and then the second system is a penalty system. So if the AI doesn't work properly, in terms of the appropriation which is added, you can give it like different inputs to control how the hitting of the ball happens. Every time it is unable to hit or it makes a mistake, you can add a penalty system which is a log for this particular mistake, which ensures that it learns from its mistakes and it kind of corrects them in the next try. This is the prompt that I was talking about, which is deliberately try to hit the ball while moving a paddle, so that there is a spin added and it becomes difficult for the user to hit back. If a power up is available, it shouldn't necessarily go and collect the power up, but try to protect itself from losing a point while also making an attempt to collect the power up. So that is how it has been built. uh, there are different general requirements for the game and the game mechanics. The more detailed you get into feeding these things to AI, the better version of the game will be available. So there are multiple prompts that kind of sum together or are clubbed together to build any particular game. This is nothing new, and like it kind of happened in this particular game as well, wherein you kind of defined like the different gameplay mechanisms, details about the paddle, the ball related details, power ups, scoring and game flow. So all of these things get added, and then there are the visual and audio elements. uh, if this is inspired from a retro game, you can pick details as you're looking at any individual game. You pick details, note down those details and feed those details to AI to get the game as closest to the original version as possible. These are the same mechanisms that I use. This is the complete prompt. You can try copy pasting the same prompt, putting it in your system in an AI tool like a Grok, and yeah, you'll get the same game in return. You can also look at the files, learn from it, see how the different files kind of are coming into play, and making sure that the game works as we want it to. So yeah, that should be it for this particular episode of Made Better with AI.